If you want to highlight certain parts of the screen in DaVinci Resolve, then this easy to make animated rectangle effect could be exactly what you need. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. So this effect is created entirely using animated keyframes in DaVinci Resolve without using any fusion, so it's very easy. So I'm just going to remove the effect at the moment and just use this screen as the starting point. So all we need to do is go to our titles in our effects, drag on the normal text caption like this. I'm going to remove the existing text, so now we have a completely blank text. Scroll down until we have a background down here. We're going to change the color of the outline color itself, default to black, so I'm just going to double click on that and I changed it to red, but you could also have like yellow, for example. So let's just do yellow this time. We're going to need to change the width of the outline so that we can see something. So just drag this up to something like 2 or 3. And you also need to increase the height. And as soon as you do that, you'll get this rectangle effect appearing here. So already halfway there. So I'm just going to make the outline width a little bit stronger. Maybe something like this. I'm going to remove the corner radius, which defaults to this value here. So I'm just going to drag that down till we've now got a rectangle. Right, so we want to then position it over on top of this single AF certain part. So the first thing we're going to do is just drag the width to approximately what we want, something like that. And we can then use the center X and center Y just to actually change its position. So I'm just going to drag this over to the start here, and then drag the Y over to the starting point, experiment with the width until we get things about right. Just reduce the width. And I'm just going to reduce the height. Okay, so now we have this nice yellow rectangle highlighting this part of the screen. But at the moment, when I play the clip, it's just going to stay stationary. So we're going to extend the actual length of this clip for the entire length of the clip that I want to make it for, which is this screenshot just down here. I'm going to take the playhead just to the very start of the clip because I want it in this position. Make sure we have the text selected. Just want to change the Y coordinates as I move through the clip. Because we want this position just here at the very start, we're going to create a keyframe by clicking on the grey diamond just to the right. That diamond now goes red, so we've created a keyframe at that position. So let's say we want to now move it, the rectangle, until it's highlighting this zone AF section. And we want to position it maybe about here, go to the second position. So where we have this center X and center Y, we need to create another keyframe. So I'm just going to click the diamond again. Keyframe will be created at this position, and then change the Y coordinate until it's over the position where I want it. Now, if we go back to the beginning again, you can see it already animating. What actually happens is it starts to move from the position here up until the point where we created the keyframe. But we may actually want it to stay in that position and just then move very quickly to that position rather than move gradually. So this is where we want to create a keyframe just before the one in the new position. So it remains in that position between two keyframes, one at the beginning, one about just before we change, still in the original position, and then it quickly changes to the second position. Now you can go between the two keyframes by clicking the little arrow that appears on the left-hand side of the diamond. If I click it once, it takes me to the first or the second keyframe, which I just created here. Click it again, it takes me to the beginning. So we want to go just before the second keyframe. So I'm going to then click on the right arrow again to the second position. But this time I'm going to drag it back just a little bit to maybe about there, a tiny bit before the keyframe. Create another keyframe. So now we have 3 keyframes. And this needs to be the Y coordinate of what it was at the beginning. So I'm just going to just drag it back to the beginning here, which is 212. Exactly. So let's click the arrow to move to the second keyframe, which is the one we just created, and just change the value to 212. And now it's back in the original position. And if we play, it then changes to the second position. So let's go back to the beginning again. So let's just play it. It's going to stay in that first position all the way to the second keyframe and then quickly change to the third position there. And now it's just a case of repeating that for the other squares if I want to. So let's just do another one just so you can understand how to do this. So the next thing I want to do is move it to cover the tracking AF here. We're already in this position, so I want to maybe make it change about this position here. So we create another keyframe. This is going to be the new position. So let's just drag the Y coordinate to where we want that position, which is about there. We then need to go back a tiny bit, just before, create that keyframe at that position, and then just go back one and copy the value. So let's go back to the second position here, that's 73 exactly, move forward, and so just going to change this value to 73. And now we have it back in the zone AF. If I hit play, it's going to stay there, and then it's going to move to this second, third position. So let's just play it again right from the beginning. So we're in the first position. It's going to hit the second keyframe and then move immediately on to the third one. Stay in that position, hit the next keyframe, and then move on and smoothly move to the actual tracking F. Then you could just continue repeating those steps all the way through to whatever you want to actually highlight. And that's it, guys. That's how you can create a very simple animation effect in DaVinci Resolve to highlight certain parts of your screenshot.